These lures work really good. I'm going to show you my review on them right now. Hey guys, it's the Fisher Bread, and today I'm going to be using some new lures from a company called Akataka Baits. Now they make some pretty cool soft plastics. This is one of them right here I'll be throwing. And they also make some really cool hard lures. I got the green one. Now I'll be trying these lures out today and we're going to see how they work. First I'm going to show you guys how to run a Senco. Basically, you need 2/0 hooks, which is what I like to use. And then you're going to use slip sinkers. I got about 2 different sizes here. One size is a little bit bigger than the other. And then you just got to get your soft plastic. Now some people don't run the slip sinkers, but I like them a lot. It helps get it to the bottom really easily, especially on the drop-off areas. I'd like to be able to hit off the bottom and go up and back down with it. I start off with your slip sinker. You're going to want that end going in like that first. There we go. So it's just like this. Then you're going to tie on your hook. I'm just going to do the basic clinch knot. Now that I got the excess off, your sinker will just slip right up on down there like that. Gonna take one of these out real quick. Now to rig this up, you only want a little bit from the tip on. And then right there. You're gonna push this all the way down where you want it. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna line it up with the end point, and that's where you're gonna wanna stick it in. So since this tip is right here, we're gonna stick it right there. So I like to pinch it down. And then drive the hook all the way through. And now, you got a weedless Senko. The great thing about this is since it's weedless, you can throw it by a lot of structure. The hook tip isn't exposed until the bass actually bites down. All right, guys, let's go see if we can get some fish. Now, once you cast it out there, you're gonna wanna let it sit there for a little bit. You're gonna wanna hit the bottom, and you're just gonna wanna bounce it up and down, reeling it a little bit of the way every time, just like that. And just feel for the hit. There's one. It's definitely a nice one. Nice solid bass. Probably at least 2 pounds. When you're reeling in largemouth bass, it's really important that you get them close to the top of the water. When they're underneath the water, they jerk their head a lot, and that jerky motion, you just send your hook right off. I just switched up some spots. This is a nice area. There's a drop off right there. Some giant holes also right where I pointed. Just doing the same thing as last time, just jerking it up and down, letting it hit the bottom. Wait 5 seconds and jerk it. Felt a little tap right there. Maybe still around, I'll go a little slower. Bam! There's one. Man, these worms are fire today. The reason why I love fishing drop-offs for largemouth bass is because I love being in the deep water. The drop-off is right there and the edge is really shallow. The bait fish stay by the shallow water, but if they get too far off the shallow water, the drop-off's right there. They can get a lot of speed and a lot of momentum and scoop up the bait fish with their large mouths. Alright, let's see if we can get number 3 now. Went to another area. Just walking right on down the side. Oh, there was a tap. Got him. Man, that's another chunker. All these fish have been so fat so far today, it's insane. These hooks are really awesome hooks. As soon as I hook set into them, it goes super deep in their mouth. They're eagle claw hooks. They're just awesome quality, guys. Nice quality bass. Sometimes bass can like a little variety. Sometimes they like it when it jumps right up and goes down slowly and back up before hitting the bottom. But my favorite is just hitting the bottom and going right back up. I find it to be the most successful. Here's another cast. Setting it out as far as I can get it out this time. Gonna fix my pole a little bit. Letting it drop all the way to the bottom before I jerk up. Oh, wow, another hit already. That is insane. Man, it's on the top like crazy. Oh, these bass are just crazy today. Sometimes these hooks just work too well. I can't even get my own hook set out. I'm struggling here right now. Trying to get it out. There we go, finally. That took a lot of effort. But it's a nice solid fish, guys. On these awesome soft plastics. That bass you just saw hit it right away. I didn't even jerk it once and it struck it. That's why you always gotta be ready for that hit to be able to hook set. Alright, time for number 5 now. These bass have been crushing them the entire time. See a lot towards shore right now. Might reel it in a second, try to get the one by shore I just seen swim by. Yep, I'm gonna reel in towards shore a little more. Oh, it's going after it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see it. It's right there. Is it gonna take it? It's right there. So close. Oh, a new one came by. There it is. What an awesome hit. Now, largemouth bass can be very aggressive. Just like you see in that video, I had one bass right there and didn't really want it, but then a new one came by. So I hurried up and moved it towards the new one, and the new one struck it right away so the other bass could not get it. You have to be ready too. When you hook into largemouth bass, a lot of the times, if they're close to the top of the water or really in shallow water, as soon as you hook set, they'll jump up like you just seen that one did. You wouldn't think with all this sun and this heat, you wouldn't think they'd be getting bites, but they are crushing them today. Fish after fish after fish. It's been crazy. Another fish already. Man, these fish are cranking these lures today. It's super hot out here. I'm sweating like crazy, as you can tell, but they're still crushing these soft lures. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to use their hard lure today. They're just crushing them so bad. I'm actually switching up now to their other soft plastic that they gave me. All right, now to rig up the other plastic, it's gonna be just like before, putting the top just a couple centimeters in, and then we're gonna stick it out the middle back piece and just barely push the hook towards the top. Just like that. Barely exposing the hook tip so when the fish bites down, it will set the hook on itself. Alright, just casting out the new plastic on. Gonna see if we get any hits. Just felt nibble right there. Oh, there it is. This one's fighting pretty good. It swallowed it completely whole. Check it out, guys. It went all the way down its throat. So if you want to catch big bass like I do, definitely look up Akataka lures. They have great soft plastics, they make awesome hard lures, and they make their own rods. You can find them on Instagram at Akataka_fishing, or you can actually find just the lures, the rods, and the soft plastics on Amazon. Go check them out, guys.